You know, I've been told I needed to be handled, and they've done a pretty good job this weekend handling me between my husband and Mark and Carol and Joey and, what's your name? Jennifer. Okay. Lots of handling. Hashtag thank you. Thank you for the opportunity of an absolute lifetime. It has been one of the best years of my life because of you. You have inspired me, you have motivated me, you have made me step out of my own comfort zone. I know I pushed all of you to do that, but I can tell you this pushed me past some of my limits sometimes, and out of the box, my normal little box that I like to stay in. Thank you for allowing me to grow personally, to grow professionally. And talking about professionalism, I have to really thank my employer. I mean, Smith & Howard, for them to give me the time and the sponsorship dollars that they did to support us. I mean, they really want to make sure that their people grow and mature and give back to the community. I'm so thankful for them. And I am so thankful for each and every one of you. You invited me into your clubs to share your whys, to allow me to share my why and who I'm trying to become. And you allowed me to challenge you to become more and bigger and better with what you're doing. I had 3 lessons I'm going to share with you that I feel like I learned this year. One of them is the 4-way test is kind of hard. You know, I mean, when you're trying to measure that with all of your actions that you do and to make sure when you're making a decision that it's the right decision to make, it can be hard sometimes, because when you talk about it fair to all concerned, sometimes that gets a little dicey, but it's where your heart is, and it's a great measuring tool. And I know in Rotary clubs that there are a lot of conflicts. You know, we get emotionally charged with things sometimes, and we're excited and we're passionate about where we want to go and grow. And that 4-way test really is a great measuring stick. P.S. I'll go ahead and add that the mediation class that I took before I took roll really came in handy. But not everybody can do that, but you can read. And The Anatomy of Peace was a great book. Using the 4-way test is a great measurement tool. And I would challenge you, when you're having a conflict within your clubs, to use that measuring stick. And I know that I have learned and grown from some conflicts that I've encountered, and it's made us all better. And if you go with it with the right heart, it can make a world of difference. And you can have friends that you thought you didn't even like, and you just never know. So the 4-way test was one of my big aha moments. Even though it was something that was a part of who I was, it just really was front of mind, top of mind. That's the word I'm looking for, top of mind. The other lesson that I learned was that when you have a room or a state or a world full of Rotarians, anything is possible. I mean, literally just about anything, because you're positive, you've got resources, you use those gifts and talents, even when it's not convenient. I mean, there were times that I reached out to some of you and I'm like, hey, I really need some help with ... And you're like, But you know what? You made it happen anyways, because Rotarians typically don't tell other Rotarians no, even when it's inconvenient. So thank you for that. And we have, the third lesson I learned is by having the opportunity to visit all of the different clubs, I had the opportunity to see the truly amazing people that each and every one of you are. We have some incredible people in this organization. You use your talents, your resources, your money, your time, and thank you for that. And thank you for stepping up to serve your clubs and serve your communities. And I would challenge you to continue learning, growing, and becoming more, and stepping up and serving at the district level, serving at the zone levels, because we need your leadership. I was talking to some fellow Rotarians, and we weren't really talking about politics because that's kind of off the limits, but I was making the comment that a lot of us don't run for office or do things outside of that because we don't want to expose our family to it. We don't want all the pressure or whatnot. And sometimes I feel like that way in Rotary. Sometimes we don't step up to leadership roles because it takes time from our family. And I'm going to end by telling you all that I'm so thankful for you, Greg Swanson, because without your support and without your love and you chauffeuring me around and cooking and cleaning, and he even planted my flowers this year for me, guys, and that's off limits. I mean, to have a life partner like you that has supported me through all of this has been simply amazing, and I could not have done it without you, so thank you. Again, thank all of you, because you played a huge role in this year being successful. And I wish for you so much success in the years to come in all your endeavors. And from the bottom of my heart, if I can do anything to help you, please let me know. Thank you. Hashtag gain my composure. Okay, and you know what else I'm excited about? I am excited of our leadership, that's the succession plan and the leadership to come, and I am so excited to introduce Bobby Hildreth as our next year's DG. Bobby Hildreth graduated from Columbia State University with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. Bobby spent 41 years of service with Georgia Power, retiring as an area manager. We like to think he's electric. Bobby is originally from Columbus, Georgia, where he met and married his high school sweetheart. Oh, something in common. Was former Gale Vineyard. They have 2 grown children and 4 grandchildren. Bobby joined the Morgan County Rotary Club in 2018 after transferring from the Rotary Club of Thompson, where he served as president in 2015-16. Recognized for his outstanding leadership, he received the 2016-17 District Governor's Excellence Award for AGs. He served as the District 6910 Assistant Governor from 2016 to 18. In recognition of his outstanding dedication to his home club, the Morgan County Rotary Club, Bobby was awarded Rotarian of the Year in 2019 and then in 2021. He's a graduate of Rotary Leadership Institute and is a discussion leader. We actually went to discussion leader class together. It was so much fun, razzing each other. His vast Rotary achievements include serving as district membership co-chair, serving on numerous district conference teams, serving as GRSP host family, a Paul Harris Fellow, a member of the Paul Harris Society, and a Will Watt Fellow. Bobby has always found time to serve his community. He previously served as board chairman of the Thomas McDuffie Chamber of Commerce and Macon County Chamber of Commerce. He also served on the city council for Montezuma, Georgia, including 1 year as mayor pro tem. I did not know that. Bobby's dedication to serve Rotary and his community is unwavering, and he looks forward to serving as our next district governor. Please join me in a warm welcome for your next district governor, Bobby Hildreth.
Phil, can the parade begin? Here we go. If you want to have a seat, because they will be in your way.
How can it be permissible? She compromised my principle. Yeah, yeah. That kind of love is mythical. She's anything but typical. She's a crazy, you to know it. She's a powerful force. You to blind to conform when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Her loving is so powerful. It's simply unavoidable. Whoa. The trend is irreversible. The woman is invincible. 'Cause she's a natural alone, and she leaves me alone. She deserves the applause. I surrender because she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible. Man, there's no other way to go. She's unavoidable. I'm backed against the wall. She gives me feelings that I've never felt before. I'm breaking promises, she's breaking every law. She used to look good to me, now I find her simply irresistible. And there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible, man. There's no other way to go. Her methods are inscrutable. The proof is irrefutable. Ooh, she's so completely kissable. Our lives are indivisible. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, parade people. Now we are going to start with the blessing of the Rotary District 69 pin. If you will please start it and pass it on. Coop, hopefully it's the pen you have in your hand.
Who are those people?
You can't keep the pen unless you want to be district governor again. Thank you, past district governors, and at this time, the immediate past district governor, Jerry Taylor, will induct our new Governor Corps. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Bobby, congratulations on being chosen to lead Rotary District 6910 during the 2024-2025 Rotary year. During your term of service, you will be tasked to strengthen the Rotary clubs in District 6910, organize new clubs, and promote membership growth. District connects clubs each other and to resources from Rotary International. I have witnessed this firsthand with District 6910 these past few years. Bobby, serving as a district governor is an incredible honor and not to be taken lightly. We wish you an amazing and memorable year serving as District 6910 governor. If you agree to accept the responsibility of leading our district and serving its members, please raise your right hand and respond with "I will" to this pledge of office. Come right up here. Bobby, do you solemnly pledge that you will faithfully execute the office of Governor of Rotary District 6910 and that you will, to the best of your ability, give support and assistance to the clubs in Rotary District 6910 and Rotary International?
I will.
Great. Brandy? Governor Brandy, will you please present Governor Bobby with the District 6910 Governor Pin? Governor Bobby, let's do this first.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can I stick him?
You can. Fast and hard. And Bobby, will you present Governor Brandy with her past district governor pin? Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Now, Jessica and Paul, if you agree to accept the responsibility of your respective offices, please raise your right hand and respond with "I will" to this pledge of office. Jessica and Paul, let me do this. Jessica, do you solemnly pledge that you will faithfully execute the office of District Governor-elect? And Paul, do you solemnly pledge that you will faithfully execute the office of District Governor nominee and that you will, to the best of your ability, give support and assistance to Governor Bobby, the clubs of Rotary District 6910, and Rotary International?
I will.
Great. Bobby, will you please present the DGE pin to Jessica Fleetwood? And Jessica, will you please present the District Governor nominee pin to Paul Matthews, please?
I will.
Congratulations to each of you. With your leadership and with the support of Rotary District 6910, and with the additional support of the 1.4 million Rotarians, we can, we will, and we do make this world a better place. I know that you will have a successful year. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you. We're going to also, because the family is so important to Rotary, our immediate family and our Rotary family, we're now going to pin our spouses from District Governor to Greg.
From Greg to Gail.
Well, we're doing the succession from District Governor-elect, District Governor nominee.
All right.
Yeah. Gail's pinning Billy, spouse. And Michelle was unable to make it this weekend. She's serving the Boy Scouts this weekend. We're all about service. Thank y'all. Brandy and I. It's me and you now.
Oh, I'm scared.
Before PDG Jerry's comments, I was going to ask you to please congratulate Brandy on agreeing to a second term as district governor. But that cat's out the bag, so I'm not able to do that now. But before I begin my remarks, I want to take a personal point of privilege by personally thanking Brandy for her working partnership that we have developed since I first began my path to district governor. You have greatly assisted me in my preparations. I thank you. You got to stop. I ain't got the family yet. Come on now. All right. Well, the coach made me feel good because, there's a little emotion there. So, but as you all have witnessed, District Governor Brandy has fully embraced our presidential theme of creating hope in our community and our district and our world. And she loves to talk about making it fun, which I hope we've had that this weekend. I surely have. You heard it from Marlon, or what was his code name? Isaac. So everything in my speech I've already heard over the weekend. But District Governor Brandy's mantra has been, it's on every board meeting agenda, it says, we, the district, exist to provide Rotary clubs within the district the support to carry out their mission. The mission of Rotary International and the object of Rotary. From a district perspective, Brandy truly believes that it is all about the clubs, our membership, and the district exists solely to support, inspire, and celebrate our clubs and our club membership. So please allow me a few opportunities to provide highlights that Brandy would not give me, but luckily I already knew them. So in this year as district governor, Brandy provided the leadership and focus for our district to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of our district day-to-day back office operations. I think she just recognized some of those folks. And did I say she likes to make it fun? Okay. Brandy led our district to create a stronger focus on membership attraction and retention through the creation of a new district membership committee that is as organized and accountable as our district foundation committee. We are well on our way of getting that started. Brandy led our district leadership in creating a new Chamber of Commerce-like multi-tiered district sponsorship program to support the enhancement of our training programs while significantly increasing the exposure for our district sponsors. You've seen the sponsors recognized today and this weekend in a lot of different ways. Brandy led district leadership to enhance our formal training programs, including a focus on professional development, because some of our members don't have the opportunity to gain professional development in their vocation. So let's do it at Rotary. Let's continue to build on that. Brandy led the district to provide more Rotary International zone training opportunities for current and emerging leaders in our district. And that I mentioned she likes to make it fun. An example of that, Brandy has invested many hours focusing on challenging Rotarians to move out of their comfort zone, and we'll talk more about that later. But she has relentlessly encouraged fellow Rotarians to share their vocational and leadership expertise throughout our district, greatly enhancing our succession planning process. Thank you. Brandy greatly enhanced our district public image newsletter. This is funny. I'm going to read it again. Brandy greatly enhanced our district public image newsletter product by moving to a monthly district governor video message versus written articles. I don't know about you, I'm a visual person. I like things visually. That's not everybody. But this is the funny part, she really has become a natural at video messaging. If you go back to her first couple of videos, those outtakes, I just love outtakes, and Marlon just blew us away with those outtakes. But did I mention she likes to make it fun? Brandy led our district to further embrace the incorporating of our Rotaractors into Rotary, as we have witnessed here this weekend. And you can tell she beams because she's very proud of our Rotaract leadership, including the Puna. More. We reviewed the district strategic plan to refine our focus on supporting who? The clubs. We reviewed our policies and procedures to focus more on supporting our, and we're also in the midst of a technology review as well. Brandy did a great job of bringing her business acumen into our Rotary district leadership. I literally could go on and on with her contributions to our district, but this year Brandy shared her own personal story of hope through a Rotary story at every club visit. Who will ever forget listening to Brandy share her personal Rotary story as she had been challenged to attend a Sleep Out Atlanta through the Covenant House, Georgia, raising awareness for homelessness. And for a female at night, camping out, this challenge was way out of Brandy's comfort zone for a number of reasons, most of which you might expect. And she talked about, she didn't say it quite like, I'll summarize. Lord, how do I politely get out of this opportunity? Please let this cup pass from me. But she dug deep and she responded, and she says, as everybody's attended the club meeting, heard her story, she has been blessed. She has been blessed ever since. Very moving story. I saw tears in my own club members' eyes when she recanted that story. Because we've all run into that, Lord, I just don't want to be here right now. I don't want to do this, and you go ahead and push through. So, in honor of Brandy's service as District Governor of District 6910 and her commitment and partnership with the Covenant House, Georgia, District 6910 is proud to make a $1,000 donation to the Covenant House in your honor. Congratulations. When I mention commitment and partnership with the Covenant House, Georgia, please welcome Dr. Ali Red, CEO of the Covenant House, Georgia, and Lee Hall, Chief Development Officer, Covenant House, Georgia. They are here to make a special presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning.
It is such an honor to be here with you this morning to receive this. So let me tell you a little bit about Brandy. She has been sleeping out with us for 8 years. She's raised over $20,000 to support young people who are experiencing homelessness and escaping trafficking. And it has been an absolute honor to watch you get all of your friends and all of your family, your colleagues, everyone she knows. If you know Brandy, you know about Covenant House, Georgia, and the Sleep Out. And so very honored to be here. Want to thank you for this and your continued support. Lee offered you just a small token of our appreciation for the work and the commitment that you've had with our organization. And the second thing that we'd like to give you as well is you have a lifetime pass to sleep out with us anytime you want. So thank you.
Warmer weather.
Thank you, everyone.
I guess it's on there. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. One more round of applause for our District Governor, Brandy Swanson. Now, everybody remember, this is ceremonial now. We're good with Brandy until June 30th. So continue the calls and texts to Brandy. Let's see if I've got a clicker. Roll that beautiful bean footage, or at least the presentation, where I'll know where I'm at. That ain't it. My presentation. No, not Brandy's slides. All right, this is, as we've learned over and over this weekend, we heard it again this morning, this is not about me, this is about the clubs and the members. I want to take an opportunity to provide a quick kind of get to know who's Bobby Hilder, who's this guy coming going to lead the district. First I want to start off with a thank you. That's the right way. No, that's not it. I want to start out with a thank you first, because for a district governor to be nominated, it starts with the club, and I want to recognize my club members who are here. President Jeff Burks and Judy Malcolm, if you'll stand up and wave from the back. Appreciate my club nominating me for the district governor position. I want to thank the district leadership team for their encouragement, support, and the confidence that you have in me to assist in leading this new Rotary year. But as far as kind of what a quick get to know, what drives me, what's my inner, I have a deep personal Christian faith, and it drives me. I learned from the servant who taught us that true joy comes from serving others. Let it go. Nope. All right. We were all volunteers with our own uniqueness, and I'd love for us to continue to grow, to always offer a quick ear and offer grace in every thought, word, and deed. I really hate when I do this. I've been blessed to have been raised in a home where both parents were serving leaders. My mother was PTA president 3 or 4 years when I was in school. We'll show you now. But I want to make no mistake, I am you because I'm someone who came to Rotary, always interested in service, but I joined the Rotary Club. And then I became a Rotarian. You've heard that this weekend. There is a distinction. So, and I hope we have people here today that you're a member of Rotary, but you're moving into becoming a Rotarian. And that's who I am as an individual. This is my family. You've seen most of them in the parade. This is my wife, Gail, of 44 years on the right. Every major decision we make together. Vocation, service. We both retired in June of 21, and we're going to do this Rotary journey together. She's the chief administrative officer of the household. And I so appreciate my wife, Gail. I have 2 children, Lindsay and Justin, and they're going to hate me saying this, but they're both high school state champions in athletics. Lindsay was a salutatorian. My son was Mr. Southland Academy. Both are UGA doctors of pharmacy. Lindsay teaches at the pharmacy school at the University of Georgia. My son is an independent pharmacist and part owner. Justin's spouse, Katie, and my son, Seth's spouse, Seth. I don't think I said that right. Katie is a former Macy's store manager before finding a higher calling in elementary school education. And a point of privilege here, she's also a brand new Rotarian in the Forsyth County Rotary Club. Seth is a partner, co-business owner in Interglow Stone. Very, very, very proud of my kids and their spouses. They all 4 went to UGA, so we bleed red and black. So all of my other friends, we can still be friends, but I bleed red and black. We have been blessed with four grandchildren, and I'll do them in the order of appearance on this earth. Landry, Blakely, let's kind of stand up. I call you Landry. Turn around, let people see you. Blakely, Davis, and Brooks. They call me Big Poppy or Pop Pop, and they call Gail GG. So let's kind of move in. We want to continue to make this Rotary fun, and I love the energy in the room this weekend. The presidential theme is the magic of Rotary, and if we can get the slides, let me back up. I want to do a little quick. What am I supposed to be pointing this thing? I heard somebody say that's the laser. I think I've told you a bit about me. Again, I am you, and I truly believe that. Just somebody who loves to serve. And when you get it in you, you're done. I mean, you can't help but serve, and I can't help but serve either. But let's get into the new year. Again, this doesn't start July 1. The new presidential theme this year is the magic of Rotary. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this. I thought I was going to see a magician's hat. Was there not one in the crowd, in the parade? We're going to have a lot of fun this year with the magic of Rotary. And I think you've all heard that, the theme itself. But again, I was joking about June 30th. We have one task from the time we leave here, and that's to finish this year strong. In membership, foundation, public image, whatever the area of focus is, our number one task leaving here today, let's finish strong. Let's, as Coop would say, let's kill that purge of membership. Let's find members that we know that we can join Rotary between now and June 30th to make us as strong from a club standpoint. And again, in all 7 areas of focus. The 2024-25 focus is really to enhance our focus on the Rotary's 7 areas of focus. It's that simple. But the how part of that's what we're going to focus on today for a few minutes. We're going to take a deeper dive into membership. And it's really about 2 components. You're going to hear a lot about this. It's about the club experience. And that is, members of our club come to our meetings every week. They join Rotary for a reason, and I love to hear some feedback. I think Brandy did this at a meeting. Well, you've been in the club less than 5 years, why did you join Rotary? So we need to know as a club, every club, if we are meeting the needs of our membership. So the club experience is about all things Rotary from a club perspective. If they came from networking, do they have networking opportunities? If they came for service, do we have service opportunities? If they came for professional development, personal development, do we have those opportunities for them? So we're going to focus on only really 2, it's just 2 components, the club experience and impact club. The club experience is about us. We're here, we're already in Rotary. How can we make our clubs simply irresistible? So that we have a component in our club of fear of missing out. I've got 2 appointments at noon Wednesday. One of them is Rotary. I don't want to miss my Rotary Club meeting. I mean, a fear of missing out for Rotary. That's what we want to achieve, simply irresistible. And I've heard a lot of quotes, and one PD Coop, he won't mind me saying this, he came to Rotary for professional networking. He stayed for service. Wow, how powerful is that? And I'm going to give you another PDG, not so good quote here in just a few minutes, but is everybody, when you hear about club experience, that's what it's all about. It's about us. Growing Rotary, we lead in membership with our PDGs year over year. We're in the top quartile as far as, you have people that just leave for different reasons. We bring on members every year. And we're always in the top quartile from a zone perspective with membership. So that's all about club experience. The kind of the new thing and the innovative thing we're going to be working on this year, and we've already started, is called impact clubs. And your president-elects heard this at PETS. And I want to give you a scenario. Every week, probably several times across the globe, a prospective Rotarian who's visited your club 3 times comes up to the person who is trying to get them to join Rotary, and they say, Sue, Sam, I've visited with your club 3 times. I love what you have going on here. I just can't join because of X. X is either time of day of the week, cost to serve. In the old days, it was frequency of service. You're either there, you got to have makeup, buddy. Where's your makeup? So what do we do? Okay, raise your hand if you think Rotary is the premier servant leadership organization on the planet Earth. I mean, it's without question. You've heard the numbers this weekend. But what is our answer to that prospective member when they tell us, I can't join because of X today? Well, Sam, Sue, I really appreciate your candor in telling us why you can't join. When your situation changes, you come back to see us. Is that it? Literally, is that all we have? If they don't fit our box, we don't have a place for you. That's what we're working on with Impact Clubs. And I'm going to throw out an example. I'll give you, there's the PDG, he's not here today. Don Martin gave me his story like Coop did. He was invited to a Rotary Club, I can't remember how many years ago, and it just didn't fit for him. He got in Rotary 10 or 15 years later. I mean, we could have used Don Martin 10, 15 more years than we did because he didn't fit that Rotary box that was available to him. So Impact Clubs. Impact Clubs, the easiest model is called a companion club. And satellite clubs, you're beginning to hear about that. And they're cause-based clubs. There is a lot of innovation going on in Rotary. And this is to supplement, enhance what you were doing now. Your club, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. But think about how many people we have out there on your prospective member list, or tab in DACDB, who just don't fit. Can we find a place for them? I'm going to give you a quick example. You meet at lunch, they just can't get to lunch even once a month. You have a social once a month. A lot of clubs do. What if what if you got up a group of people and you found out they would love to Rotary, but they can Rotary in the evenings on Thursday, one meeting, and then the second meeting is a service project. You get those 15, 20 Rotarians together and you sit them down and let them decide how they're going to Rotary their way. And in a companion club model, they are members of your club. And the companion club is a club that they will never become their own club. Satellite is a club that looks over time to become chartered themselves. So companion club, you're going to be hearing a lot about that. Service-based clubs, cause-based clubs, you're going to be hearing a lot more about those as well. A lot of you have your phones, and I hate to do this, but if you got your phone sitting on your table right now, I want you to Google bipolar Rotary. I'm serious as a heart attack. I want you to look. It's a mind-blowing when you pull it up. Just raise your hand when you let me know that there is such a thing as bipolar Rotary Club. Can you think about that for a minute? These are people who are either have bipolar or they're part of that support group. A Rotary Club reached out to them and said, hey, how can we help you? And through that process, found out more about this support group, and all of a sudden brought them into Rotary as a service-based, cause-based club. I'm telling you, this thing could go pow if we just shift the paradigm a little bit and start focusing on, as we focus on our own clubs and our own members, we start looking outside the window and the door and all the people that would love to serve their community. We want them to do it in Rotary. So we're going to focus on that this upcoming year. Again, trying to bring innovation into Rotary, what's coming down from Rotary International, there's a lot of changes coming down, and we want to kind of make sure we implement those, at least provide exposure to those clubs. You'll be hearing a lot about that. All right, after we have the best year in Rotary that 6910 has ever had,